Good morning, guys. Karen here with another video. Welcome back to our channel. Sorry about my voice. It's a little early in the morning. But anyway, this morning I'm making biscuits. It's like 7 o'clock in the morning. Let me be quiet so you can hear the birds real quick. There we go. I have all the windows open because it's 75 degrees at about 7 o'clock in the morning, but it's overcast and cloudy. But still beautiful nonetheless. I'm making biscuits this morning. So if you want to make some biscuits, they are, oh, somebody's up. Anyway, so if you want to make biscuits this morning with me or today, all I have here is 2.5 cups of flour, all-purpose flour, a teaspoon of sugar, a teaspoon of salt. You're going to need 2 tablespoons of baking powder, a cup of milk, whatever type of milk you want to use. If you want to use buttermilk, that's fine. If you want to use almond milk, that's fine. I would just say the heavier the milk, the more kind of rich and moist your biscuits will be. And you're going to need 8 teaspoons of either margarine or butter. Yeah, so let's get into it. Right now I need to add the baking powder, and I'm going to add it to, this is the Creuset 3.5 Braiser in the color Cool Mint. So let's get into it. So I'm just going to add the baking powder. I need 1 more tablespoon. So I'm just adding the butter in. I just added all of the butter in, and now what you want to do is you want to use you can use your KitchenAid or what have you, but I prefer to blend all of the margarine or butter, whatever you're going to use, into the flour myself by hand, and that way I know that it's really gotten in there. It's kind of messy, kind of fun. If you can hear all the birds, doesn't that sound beautiful first thing in the morning? No one's outside, no cars just yet. But it's the weekend, so it's probably going to be quiet for a while. But this is very, I don't know, I find cooking very cathartic, especially when it's quiet. But anyway, so you're just going to add all of the flour in, and add all the butter, sorry. My mind is in another place. Okay, and I'm thinking about going outside, but it looks like it wants to tear up raining right now. And look around the garden. I do that every morning. Does anybody else do that? I cannot be the only one. So I think I have it all through. What you don't want to do is over mix or overdo anything, because then you'll end up with flat biscuits, and yeah, you don't want that. So from here, you're just going to add your milk, and I'll show you guys what that looks like in 1 second. So I added 1 cup of milk, but as you can see, it was not pulling together. So just add like 1.5 tablespoons until you have all of your dough where you can handle your dough, where you can pick it up and manipulate it. So I'm just going to flour the surface a little bit and then add my dough here. Okay, so this is the first rollout. I tried to not roll it out too much. Here's my biscuit cutter. So I'm just going to go in there, press it down. And yes, these are going to be some humongous biscuits in terms of thickness, but this is how I can make sure, let me see if I can get it out, just one hand, that they come out right. There you go. So yeah, last weekend I put blueberries in them. So good. It was so good. But yeah, this is just a basic biscuit recipe, but it is delicious. So I'm going to finish cutting this out because I don't want to keep touching my phone and my hands getting messy, so I'm going to show you guys what it looks like when they're all done. Okay, so I had to put them on the cookie sheet because I had way too many, much to the happiness of the people in this house. And yeah, so they look so good, so delicious, guys. So these are the biscuits that I'm serving up for breakfast this morning. It looks so good. And you can brush the tops of them with margarine if you like. So good.